Right then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GKJ Fishing. First time I've ever been here today. Working literally half a mile up the road. Now there's 6 of us coming tonight. The hooker is already here, he was first here. You got Key White and his mate. Tommy's coming, Lou the Destroyer. There's 6 of us, and what we're going to do, we're going to put £10 in the pot each, and the biggest fish takes it. Now I've never been here before, it's just about to get dark. Have a look at this for a place. The image quality might be a bit crap because it's a lot darker than it looks on the camera. Mr. Hooker has just pegged us out. 6 swims, haven't you?
6.
And we're going to do a draw for them. So let's get this torch and let's have a quick look. Where are we looking?
That's number 3.
3. So we ain't going to show them all. So 3's there. Well, that's nice in that channel.
2. 1's where the post is.
So 1's about there. So 2, 3.
Is behind that hill there, so I might have to move 6.
6. Well, whoever draws 6, that's unlucky, innit? Yeah. I like the look of this.
There's a nice river comes in there.
Is there?
Yeah, we didn't see.
Oh, we didn't see. This is my favourite bit. From where that torch is now to there.
4 and 5.
It's going to start filling up soon. We don't even know how deep it gets here, do we?
No.
But biggest fish wins. So I'm going to put a fish out for the dogs because a dogfish is a lungfish. And I'm going to put a fish out for the peckers and whatever. Look at that big vessel out there. So I'm going to get set up. Wait for all the others to come, and next time you see me, there'll be 6 of us here ready to do a draw. Well, I've had a look at the swims. I'm fancying this one, number 5. This is only a bit of a laugh, people. It's no serious match. But number 5, when it fills up, goes right onto this rough ground here where the channel comes in. And so does number 4. Don't fancy number 6, it's behind there. So every time you cash, you've got to wait for there or walk round. It's not ideal, really. If I draw number 6, I better get my waders out because it's right where that torch is. And it doesn't look as deep as these bits, but that's look at the draw. So I'm hoping I draw number 5. It's only a bit of fun. It's 60 quid in it. It's just 6 lads having a laugh. Nothing serious. I wouldn't mind drawing number 5. Number 4 is there. And to be fair, I wouldn't mind drawing number 3 or number 2. So anything but the end 2 would to me. Just not 1 or 6.
Right, guys, it's time. Key's here. Cameron's here. Tommy's here. The only person that's not here is Lobbit Lou. So we're drawing because we're not waiting for the fat get. Who wants to go first? Am I going first?
Go on then.
I'll go first. And in. I've been rummaging around. Now I have put a mark on mine. Number 3.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Number 3. Well, whoever's next.
Oh.
With 6.
Number 6 at the end.
Is it? Is that where the puddle is?
Yeah, but you can get round it. I'm happy now 6 has gone, but it's a good swim. It's just got a puddle by it.
Oh, man.
That's it. The tenors are coming in.
Put your hand in the app.
So 4 and 5 are still left. Oh.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Other
Down
end.
to the bottom. The 2 eggs have gone.
So there's 4 and 5 left, innit?
So 4, 5 and 2.
Yeah, any one of them would do me.
Go on, Cammy.
I'd rather have 4 or 5 if it was me.
Number 5.
Number 5, that's the one. So what's left?
Go on.
What's left?
4 and 2.
Well, I'd love number 4, but 2 ain't bad. 2 ain't bad.
Don't you be looking in that bag,
Go on,
you.
shake 'em, look. Oh.
Just got to tip them out now, aren't you?
4, that'll do nicely. Yes. Hey.
And it looks like Lobbit Lou's on number 2.
I'll see you at the swim. First one down here to get me tripod up. I'm just looking. And even though the water's really out, you've got a bit of a sandbar there, then it drops into that deep channel, which is only about 20 yards out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put me a big marker here. And from this marker, I'm going to stick a stick in and everything. And I'll know when the water fills up to eye. I've only got to cast 20 yards from that stick, which is in front of me, instead of. So if I cast too far, I'll go over that channel. And I'll go onto the sandbar, I'll be in the shallow. So I only want to be fishing just there. So that's my little marker. So I've just come to have a look at the water. It's just started flooding in. My rod is sort of, oh, where is it? There, in the camera light now. It's supposed to be in by now, there's not much water, but it is flooding in really fast, as you can see. I'm having to literally walk back at this speed just to keep up with it. So it is coming in nice and fast now, which is good. Look at that. Just mad, and this is only a small tide, and look how quick that comes in. I mean, I've got to move again now. I'm just going to have a look at the mark. I think we're going to cast in very soon. We're just waiting for it to fill up a little bit. And the rules have changed a little bit. There's £60 in the pot, £30 for biggest fish, and £30 for most fish, just to mix it up a bit. And it's only a bit of fun. This really isn't about the comp, to be honest. Really, really isn't. Although it would be nice to walk away with an extra 60 quid tonight, wouldn't it? Let's face it. But yeah, it's you can see how quick I'm coming back with it now. So in another half an hour or so, there'll be a few foot of water here to cast into, and then fish it up for an hour or hour and a half, and then down for an hour. Know nothing about the beach. There's not a lot of water over that side. That seems to be shallower. Where that side, oh, swim one on the end there, which is Tommy. It's got quite a bit of water there. This could be fun. This looked like the deeper channel to me where I am. There's nothing here, like not a sausage. But as soon as it comes over, it'll start filling. Look, it's coming in fast. So I'm going to go and get some bait on, get the lighting set up, and get ready. And yeah, maybe a couple of peckers or one stray dogfish could win this. Down here we have Tommy on swim number 1.
Evening, buddy.
Happy New Year, mate. All the best. Yeah, it's blowing in nice down here, isn't it? It's blowing in lovely. It's just coming in, yeah. I think it's the deeper end, maybe, or close to it, isn't it?
Don't know, but I've got a nice little bit of pebble there.
Yeah, a bit of pebble.
Yeah.
What's your plan then, mate?
I'm going with mackerel on one rod.
Yeah.
And squid, and on the other I'm just going with plain worm.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing, give or take a bit, yeah.
So if there's any dogs out there, deal with the mackerel. And if there's any decent fish out there, deal with the worm.
Down at the worm, yeah. Right, I'll leave you to it then, because I think his rod's in soon. Good luck. What's your tactics, mate? Lou the Destroyer.
Just get me rod in the water.
Get it in. That's it, mate.
Free hook flapper.
Free hook flapper.
Go for it.
Go for it. Right, just going to see what the hooker's doing. Good luck, mate.
Cheers, pal.
See you in a bit. This is Mr. Hooker. See what his tactics are. I've heard he's going for dogfish on every rod. What's your tactics, mate? Can we have a look?
The fish, it's you that's whinging about dogfish.
Oh, you up?
Get away from the high
Is that the secret one? Oh, he's got worms on everything. Worm. You're going for most fish, I can tell that straight away. I know. See you in a bit. He's definitely going for most fish because he's just worm. And that's a good tactic to get it, to be fair. 2 rods on a load of worms. I've actually not got bait on mine yet. I'm going to soon. But what I have got is a 2-hook flapper on one and a pulley pennel with a big double hook on the other, because biggest fish also wins something. And anybody who knows me knows I'll go for a big one. We got a camera in here. Don't know, I can see loads of worms. He's got worms. He's definitely got worms. Not actually, he's got worms, but there's a lot of worms there. So he's going for worms. What's your tactic, mate? Can I have a look? Or is it secret? We've got flapper rig. Oh, a cuttlefish on that one, look. Well, that'll be interesting. I'm going to see my my ex-partner here.
I'm an ex already.
This is my ex-partner.
I'm an ex already. I'm not happy about that.
Can we have a look at the tactics here?
Oh, you can't be looking at what I'm doing.
Well, there's a lot of people are going. The majority, apart from me, I think, are all going for the little scratching approach for most fish.
So I've got 2 identical 2-up 1 downs.
Yeah.
What have I got on? A bit of rag on the top 2 and a bit of blow on the bottoms.
Yeah.
And then see if there's any about. Whereas you're going straight off for the big ones.
Straight off for the big for me.
I'm going to try and get the numbers in the bag on the incoming tide, because I don't know whether this beach fishes on the ebb or the flood.
Yeah, so you just want to get the fish, which
wanna
is
get
what
the
everybody wants, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Any fish will do. Any fish will do.
Any fish will do.
The
Right.
water's flowing in quite quick, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's flowing in now. It's right here.
I know.
Jesus.
We've just moved our tripods down.
Oh, it's going to be fishable. Right, I'm going to leave you to it, mate.
Good
See you in a
luck.
bit.
See you
Good
later,
luck, mate.
ex-partner.
Ex-partner, yeah.
Yeah. I've been dumped.
See you in a bit. Oh, looking good now. Right, I'm going to knock this torch off and we're going to get fishing. So then I'm ready to go in about 10 minutes after the others. I had a bit of an incident. I had a hook go in my finger. The barb was in, but the barb was only a little bit in. Luckily not too bad. It pulled straight out, even though it hurt a little bit. Got a big piece of mackerel on the left rod. which is the biggest bait of the night going out. And on the right rod, which is now the left because I'm looking at it from the other side, got a bit of ragworm, tipped with a bit of mackerel. And on the bottom one, I've just got a straight up bit of rag, see what we can pick up. Yeah, just seeing basically if I can pick anything up. Nobody's had nothing yet, it's only 10 minutes in. I've not been rushing because there's not a lot of water there at the moment. Don't think anybody's had anything, but yeah, I'm going to get these in now and I'll bring you back if anything happens. £30 for biggest fish, £30 for most fish. Come on. So here we go then, let's get the rods out. Thinking about it, people, one fish could win this match. You know, if somebody caught just one little whiting, they could win biggest fish, and then that would be the most fish. It's interesting, really, isn't it? I know nobody's putting the bait out as big as that, but you know me, I'm different. I really don't know what you've seen or heard then as I went down into the darkness, but yeah, the mackerel bait is in, and that is all we can do. Let's get this right rod in then. See if we can pick up anything small, just to get off the mark, really. Well, word on the beach is the crabs are out. Hooker's just pulled these in, and I've heard him go, bloody crabs. He's been stripped. Keith's just walked past. His first bait has been stripped. Mine have been in equally as long, so it's time to have a look, see what's going on. See what we're up against here. This is the mackerel bait, this one. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Well, it's covered in sand. It's covered in sand because I just dragged it up the beach, but my mackerel bait hasn't been touched. Crabs. I think somebody's having us on. There's no crabs on that. Right, I'm going to get rebaited, get some new worms on there, and get the rods back in. Right then, folks, you know we're on a clean beach with sand and the odd little rock out there. I'll put the mackerel back out, sent the half a mackerel out, tried to pull the worm bait in, and I've hit a snag and it snapped off. We're only about 45 minutes till the top of the tide and nobody has caught. So I'm going to think clever now. Or try and think clever. Am I recording? Yeah, the microphone's on. People have got like little rigs with worms and that on, catching nothing. So my plan is now, I'm thinking a fisher that big could win this match with biggest fish and most. So I'm going to leave that big mackerel bait out and I'm going to fish it all night. And you know, I put that marker earlier, the 20-metre marker. That is literally, if I can show you. Oh, it's been knocked over. It is right underneath my tripod. So I'm going to tie the tiniest little rig and I'm going to fish tiny little bits of mackerel. Like, I mean, little tiny bits, and like the tail end of a ragworm, and see if I can pick up something tiny. Because at the end of the day, a fish that big will put you in the lead now. So you've got to think clever, haven't you? I'm not saying it's going to work. I'm just thinking everybody's got worms, all cast out. Nobody's getting nothing. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the tie now I've cracked off. I probably won't even notice a bite. I'm just going to have to check it every 10 or 15 minutes, see if there's something on. But I'm going to get out my littlest hooks, my finish line, and I'm just going to put something out there which just going to roll around in the surf. If I can pick up a, I don't know, scorpion fish or a little blenny or a tiny little flatfish, it could be the difference. But I have still got a big fish rod out there. Nobody's catching on the worms. They've all got 2 hook flappers worms, 3 hook flappers worms, 1 up, 1 down worms. Nobody's catching. So it would be stupid, wouldn't it, to do the same? That's what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go like tiny. I mean like tiny, like I'm fishing for the micros. On a 15-foot beach caster with £100 braid, mind. But that's what I'm going to do. See if that can make a difference. If I can catch a fish that big, I'm in the lead with both comps. I'm going to cut the camera off, get a rig mate, and I'll show you what's going on soon. Update, there has been a fish caught of 21 centimetres, but I have just put this bait, and I've got 2 little worms on 2 little hooks, and then the one down, I've got a tiny little sliver of mackerel to see what's out there. I'm just going to roll that in the little bit of deep water. Well, I say deep, it's not that deep at all, but you know what I mean. It's just 20 yards out on that little bit. So I'm going to send that out now. But nothing's happening for me. Not a thing. Tempted. I'm really tempted to go to the car and get my waders and just go out that deep and just send a big bait. Just on the open for doggy or a big pecker or something. But yeah, it's hard going. It's very, very hard going. I'll bring you back if something happens. Right, guys, I've got 1 rod in the water. There's a few fish come out each side of me as well, which is hard to take. There's 2 fish come out down there up to 25 centimetre. And there's 3 fish come out up there up to 27 centimetre. Just thought I'd give you an update, people. Somebody up there is on 5 fish with the biggest 30 centimetre. Somebody down there on 2 fish with the biggest 25 centimetre, I believe. And I'm blanking. Right in the middle of them. That's how it goes, isn't it? That's how it goes. But it does only take 1 fish. I'm definitely not going to get most fish now. And I'll be very lucky if I can beat 30 centimetres. There's about an hour left till 9 o'clock. Oh! Go on. Yeah, that's a fish on. No, it's just dropped. No! Unless it's coming towards me in the surf. No. It's off. That was a good bite as well, that. God, it's getting exciting now. There's definitely nothing on there. Oh, God, that was a good bite. Right, I'm going to cut that camera off and get back in. I've got an hour to catch a fish of over 30 centimetre to get the biggest fish. And it could happen. We've got a bite on the left one and on the right one. Oh, no, double hit. Which one do I hit? I think the right one's looking more like a fish, but the left one's pulling now. I think the left one's on. We could have a fish on both here. Yes, fish on! Yay! And there's a bite on the right one as well. There's a fish on the right one as well. We're coming for the victory at the end. It's definitely nothing massive. Bass! Yes! Bass! Yes! Why is that it? I think it's a salmon! What's this? What the hell is that? Looks like a salmon! Sea trout! I'm a bit excited. I've never caught a sea trout. That is my first ever sea trout, and that is going to be the winning biggest fish because nobody's going to beat that.
Oh, beautiful. Look at that.
Cheers, mate.
Lovely, John.
That's lucky, isn't it?
Hey,
Yes! Sea trout. I haven't got my card for the Anglesey tightline species on, but it don't matter because I've not caught one of these in 38 years, and I'll probably never catch one again. But look what could have been.
Wow.
Woo!
That is a mega fish.
That is a mega fish, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes! Well, should we measure it?
Yeah, he's got a big fish.
Well, I'll bring you back in a minute, people. I can't believe it. Sea trout,
Oh,
get
wow,
in.
yeah, honestly.
Get in. That's my first ever one. That could be a £30 fish, that, unless Key catches something bigger.
You know what I'd be gutting?
What?
If I get a dogfish bigger than his.
Oh, no! Dogs don't count, actually. No, I'm joking.
Well done, pal.
Sea trout, my first ever sea trout. Yes! Right then, people, it's about probably 25 minutes after I've caught the sea trout now. There's been a bass out down there. There's been a double shot of whiting just as well. I think the tide's ebbing now. It's just starting to drop. We've got 23 minutes left of the comp. Key is winning most species by 2. He's on 7. Somebody down there is on 5. But as it stands, Key, my ex-partner from the comp, is winning most and I'm winning biggest. So if we can pull this off, then we are the dream team. Even though we're not together anymore. We still got it, but yeah. It's just luck of the draw though, isn't it? I definitely never expect to catch one of them here. I'll put it out to catch a pecker or something, but it happens, doesn't it? And it's just one of them things. And, you know, it's just luck of the draw. We've all got baits out here, and that fish decided to take my bait. I'm going to get these rods back in now because I've just been a bit excited. Like, it's a nice sea trout from, you know, the east side of Anglesey on a little tide in the winter. It's like, you just don't get it, do you? So I'm going to get the rods out. There's a bit of shouting down there. There's something else, I think. There's something else. There might be another fish. As long as it's not bigger than 39 centimetre, was it? I don't care. I'm going to get these rods back out. I think there's like, what did I say, 20, 22 minutes left or something. Yeah, there's shouting down there. It's all going off. So what a little beach this is. I've never been here before. It's only because we're working around the corner. And I was like, you know what, let's have a look. We had a look earlier. I was like, we're going to come here tonight. And then I spoke to Key. Hooker spoke to Tommy and Lewis. And I was like, you know what, if there's 6 of us, why don't we put a tenner each in? And that was it. But the most species, there's 7 up there, 5 down there. Not the most species, sorry, the most fish. There's 7 there, 5 there. And we was, you know, it was only an hour or 2 ago I was saying one little fish might win it. Now it's just kicked off. We've seen bass, we've seen sea trout, we've seen flatties, we've seen whiting, you know. And it's only a little tide. It's not really blowing in that much. So this place on a bigger tide when the wind's like blowing in and there's a bit of a surf, this could be a little gold mine, this. Definitely be back here again. But yeah, I'm going to get these rods out now. So I'll catch up with you when I get the next fish. It's going to be a bigger one. See you in a bit. This is the bite that was in when I had that sea trout. There's 2 peckers on there. I'm going to get them back off and in quick, but that's 3 fish now. There is half hour left, so grab that one there. Grab that one there. I'm going to get them back in. That's 2 peckers, 3 fish. Let's get them back. Got a fish on that one. Come on. Is it still there? Yeah, there's a fish on there. Come on. I feel that fish. I can feel it. Just don't want to eager beaver it. Yeah, I got it. Fish on! Fish on. I think so. Nothing major, but there's something there, I think. There'll be another pecker in it. Oh, it just had a lunge then. I think it's the mackie. I don't even know if there is or not, to be honest. No! Oh yeah, there is. It's a little white in. Fish number 4 for me though. This rod's not going back out, people, because there is literally 3 or 4 minutes left. And the key's on 7. So there's no point me trying to catch 3 in the last 4 minutes. 3 minutes left, people. I'm going to get my rods out now because I've done enough with that sea trout. Or I've been lucky enough with that sea trout. I've had 4 fish as well. So it's a cracking little beach, this, on this little tide in winter. It's not really pummeling in. I know I've just said this in the previous clip, but like, imagine this in the summer on a big tide when it's pummeling in and all the bass will be round here and that. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. I can't believe I've had that sea trout. I've never caught a sea trout. It's something I've always wanted to catch. And like, from a beach on the east coast of Anglesey is just like, it's even like more better in it. That sea trout has come back, by the way. Yeah, it was just lovely to catch it. Oh, we've got a bite on the left one. Could be the waves, actually. I think it's dropped a little bit too much now. We're going to run out of water. It's looking a bit shallow now. We're back on the shallows. So I'm going to cut this off and I'll show you when we're all back at the car and we see what's happened. But yeah, bloody brilliant. It's threw up a few species and it's been a brilliant, brilliant little session. Enjoyed it thoroughly. Really, really enjoyed it. So I'm going to cut you off. See you in a bit.
Well guys, that's the end of the Friday night goon match. We've got the 5 goons here. It's a 6. Well, there's 5 and 1 good looking handsome fella.
Is he looking in the wrong way?
The results are, now I'm going to have to tell you who got the biggest fish. Goes to John the Pecker, McPecker, gamekeeper. 30 quid. Well done.
30 quid, 30 quid.
Well done, my mate.
1, 2, 3. He's buying the kebabs on the way home.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, sugar. We're dropping money everywhere. We're dropping all this money.
Look at the bag on his camera.
Sorry, guys.
Why has he got a poo bag round his camera?
It's nice. I'll tell you.
where I come in.
It's in case I need it, because that bandit keeps following me about.
That bag ain't big enough.
Was it 8 fish?
8 fish.
8 fish. Key.
Well
Key.
What do we say? Team Bluefin. Team Bluefin.
Smashed it.
Yes.
Might have been separated, but the money still comes to us.
Caught fish. Nobody blanked. What a cracking little beach. I don't even know how to pronounce it. If you want to know where it is, send me a private message and I'll drop you a pin. That's the best I can do for you.
Yeah. Spot
I
on.
don't know why I'm the only one talking, because these are recording as well. But I'm not
He don't stop because he don't stop.
Doing our job for us. Because you can't get a word in edgeways.
If you do like this, please do.
See you later, people. Bye. Bye.